What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video I am going to be making Na Kika, aka the Kraken from the Monsterverse. Hopefully I said her name right. Na Kika. Hopefully I said it right. If not, please don't be too upset at me. Now all you are going to need for this figure is a octopus. I recommend using this one right here because of the bottom part doesn't have the beak. At the bottom is just the suction cups. You are also going to need some milliput. And one of the most important things you are going to need is Mothra. Now you're probably wondering to yourself right now, why would you need Mothra? And I'm going to tell you why. Because Na Kika and Mothra have basically the same head. Or where her eyes are, if the camera would focus on her. Na Kika basically looks like Mothra just without the arms. In a way. So that's what we're going to use for the main body. But if you do only have one Mothra, like I do, then you are going to need, you can take the chance sacrificing Mothra to get in this, or do like I did and make a mold. And just cast it just like I did right here. Now if you want to know how to do a mold and casting, go check out my custom Scylla figure. And I actually show how to do this and what you would need to do that. So you do not have to worry about breaking up your Mothra. Gonna move you out the way. But when you do this, the arms will end up getting caught in there if you just pour the stuff in like I did. I didn't do no like supports or the air bubbles in here. I forgot to do that step. All I did was pop her out. And the armholes are in here, but you're not going to get them. But when you do this, you will have to cut straight down and a little bit on the outwards, just to make it where you can open it up a lot more to get the arms out. Now we're done with that. Move that out the way. But yeah, right here we are going to have to cut off the arms and legs because we do not need those. That's why I said these will not be important. Just right here. Now she does have an air pocket. Mine does ended up having an air pocket right here below the head. But once we get finished with Na Kika, we will not even notice that piece is there. And oh yeah, if whatever time you are watching this, I hope you are having a great day or night, or whatever time you are watching this. Sorry, I got that twisted around. But yeah, right here we're just going to go with a little snipping. Alright. I'm sorry that the camera died on me while I was trimming up the figure. As you can see, I did cut off a whole lot right here. But let's go on and move on to the next part, and that is taking the octopus head off. Now right here, you're just going to take the octopus and tentacles, fold them, and just carefully cut around the part right here under the eyes and come back around. Now before I do that, you could actually use this for a Meyer squid if you wanted to. That is just an idea for y'all if y'all want to do that. I already done a video on painting a octopus for the Meyer squid or giant octopus from the movie King Kong vs. Godzilla. If you want to do that, that has the right colors and everything you would need for that. I just figured that would be a good idea to throw out there to y'all. But yeah, we're just going to remove this part. Get our snippers. Alright, I have some explaining to do why this is all finished. And the thing is, when I started doing, like with the clay, working with the milliput, there was an incident that, hang on, if the camera will focus. There was an incident with the camera and the tool, and it busted the screen, or the, not the screen, but the lens. When I was looking through the camera, it was still showing the actual footage, like how you see the video right now on the actual other side where I would see. But when I went in to do the video editing for the few pieces that I was doing, I found out that that wasn't the case, and I'm going to show y'all what the video looked like right here. Yes, the screen was busted. That I don't even know how it didn't show up on the camera. So I'm so sorry to everybody, but I'm going to tell y'all what I did. I used milliput to connect the tentacles onto the body. And then I went in and did the spikes on the tentacles right here. And then for the wings, I think these are wings or could be just fins that's on the creature on her back. And the end of it with the arrow tips, I used the 3D pen. Now, I just got the tentacles tied up here where it was set on this plastic toy rock. I was trying to do like the scene from the in the comic book where she was in the net. But I know the fins right here were laying down. Now these fins right here took me a while to do because I was trying to figure out where they were. Because at first I thought they were right here, like behind the head. No, I went back and looked back at the comic book, and I went back and looked at some pictures online. They come actually out right here on the second, behind the second arm. And then I thought that, okay, they go up right here, come straight out. But no, they actually have a curve right here, a curve going to a second point, and then curves back. Well, I think this one, yeah, right here, curves backwards to the tail. This arm, this fin right here is shaped like this because mine ended up having a turning look. That's why the wings are not looking the same way. And the head is facing towards that way. As you can see, her head is facing that way. So I kind of got where she's turning and the movement. But the arms can come apart. It's just taking them apart like this. That's kind of like why I like the octopus that I used, because the arms are really bendable. And yes, before you asked, I did go back in and cut where the web end was between each arm off all the way to the end, because that's how her arms were. But now she came out looking kind of good. I'm so confused about the thing right here coming from way over here back here. That's why I figured this is probably more like how squids have theirs on top of their heads. being so far back, and then you got the body right here maybe. I really don't know. I kind of thought these were, like I said, up further up towards the head. But all the pictures I looked at has it right here. Has a curve look to a point, and then curves back to and connects to the tail. What I think is the tail. All right, now we're just gonna go on into painting, and I'm glad I did notice the camera, the lens, and everything. So I got that fixed, so y'all should be able to see what I'm doing for painting. But I am so sorry that I was not able to show all the parts right here, because this was a nightmare. Because there's no wire, there's nothing. It's just 3D pen going all the way up like this and then flattening like this. To get just even on the arms right here, I would just take the pen, flatten the arm down, and then do a square. Take an X-Acto knife and carve out the triangle. So if you do this, be very careful, because I ended up using my wood burner to melt the plastic right here. And I also had to use a lighter. Normally I use a handheld torch, but I know I'm talking too much. Let's go on and get into painting, shall we? Now what we're going to do is dark gray like I normally do. Alright, I got the base color on. Well, not base color, just the prime. Now we're going to move on to the base color. And the problem is the base color will only go to like right here, halfway on the arm. And on the bottom of the tentacles. But all the other colors are basically kind of like dry brush on there anyway. So let's go on and get started. And that color is going to be a light blue type color. Alright, I got the tentacles all straight and done. Now right here I went on and did an extra spot, and that was dry brushing pool blue on top of the tentacles to give it that little bit of lighterness on there. The camera will focus. There we go. Like you can see where it's the dark blue with a little bit of light blue on top. And I did the same thing right here where the blue's supposed to be at on the arm, on top of the arms. Then we got the pink. Well, I mixed a little bit of red with the pink to darken it some to get it about where it needs to be. And it came out looking nice. Now we're going to move on to the top of the body. Now all I'm going to be using is this color right here. Alright, I went on and did the last little bit of details. Yep. Came out of focus because of the long arms. But she came out looking great. A lot better than what I thought at first. But I'm glad that it did come out like it did. I got the little eyes right there, as y'all can see, hopefully. Try zooming in. If y'all can see. There you go. You can see where the eye is. That little orangish pink stripe behind the eyes, and it's on this eye as well. But since I have her head kind of turned towards the side, like I said at the beginning, I was going to have her kind of like in a swimming motion. That's why one wing is bigger than the other. Oh, I went in the wrong way, my bad. As y'all can see, this wing is slightly larger than this wing just because of that turning motion. There it goes. Trying to keep it in focus for y'all because of the long arms. Every time I turn her, she keeps going out of focus. Now she does size good with the Godzilla figure right here. Well, in the comic book, she's mostly sitting on a rock. That's why I got this right here, so she could sit on it with him. But length works fine with the other figures. Now, I did go on and do something special for y'all. If y'all stayed towards the end of the video, I did do something special with this monster. I'll show y'all in 3, 2, 1. That's right, I went on and did some glow in the dark paint. Move the rock out the way. Now it worked better if I moved the light some to get a little bit more glowing. But I went on and did a little bit of a pattern on the wings to give it that illumination. I think I said that word right. Like some sea animals, like some squids, octopuses, and jellyfish give off the light. I thought since this creature is mostly a deep sea dweller, she would probably be able to do that as well. So I thought add some glow in the dark lights to her would do. Some green, red, and blue. Now the tentacles I did not do that to. On the top part, lower part, got blue, glow in the dark, but right here is just the regular color. For some reason, red will actually glow by itself and actually shine red. But that's a little bit of pink with it too, though. But she came out looking great like this, and I even did the little eyes, as y'all can see. But hopefully everybody enjoyed the video. I'm sorry for earlier in the video where I went on and did some stuff by accident because of the camera messing up. I'll give y'all that last minute second of the 360 look. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you like how Na Kika came out, aka the Kraken from the Monsterverse. And I will see y'all next time.